Well, that's what inspires me, is I think, is the color and how it helps tell a story.
Just because a movie makes a lot of money doesn't mean it's a great movie. And yeah, it's very subjective, but if you come at me with Transformers, I'm going to feel a certain way.
2007 Megan Fox, man.
You guys, welcome to the Savage Mountain Podcast, brought to you by Neo Life Physical Therapy and Wellness, also Neo Fit, led by yours truly. I am your host, your guider, your purveyor of everything excellence, and just all things good in the world. Today I bring to you our lead filmographer, our Martin Scorsese, because I know my executive producer is the Bad Batch Productions. But who are you?
John Reyes.
John Reyes.
I don't have a title in mind, but I would just say like video production consultant.
Ooh.
You like that?
I like the
What do you
consult.
think about that?
I like
I like
that.
the consult. This place loves titles.
Because Batch does a great job already.
Thanks,
but
brother.
I'm here to guide and help, influence a little bit, elevate, you know.
Come on.
And yeah, and then
You do all those
edit
things.
and shoot when and in addition to that. So
Yeah. 'Cause that's what I do, like, whenever, like, hey, Quan, what you do? And they say, oh, you're a trainer. I'm like, I don't know. I like to consider myself like a guide.
a guide, yeah.
I'm like just guiding you to, you know, exposure leads to expansion. I'm just exposing you to something which is expanding your way of thinking in regards to like moving
Yeah.
a certain thing.
Just helping everybody get better,
So just elevate that a little bit.
elevate it, and augment.
Oh,
Like that word?
I like that word. I love that word. What led you? Yeah, we're gonna jump into it.
Yeah.
What led you into like going down this path?
Actually, so whenever I first started editing
The path
video,
that is, yeah.
that was it. It was editing video. That was what I fell in love with first. And believe it or not, that was with video games. I think we've talked about this a little bit before, but Call of Duty, montages, and I really early on decided that like this is kind of good at this,
Yeah.
and I really enjoy doing it. What if one day I could, make money doing this or make this my career?
How old were you? Like, around,
I was probably about 15 or 16 whenever I kind of discovered that. And so the financial side of it, I kind of opened my eyes because we had a YouTube channel, and I started getting paid from YouTube or from Google AdSense. And I was like, wow, if I could, make money just off of a little YouTube channel, what if I picked up my own camera and started, making my own films of, out in the real world? And so that's kind of how that came about. And then that dream fell dormant for a little while. After I graduated high school, I moved back to Biloxi here. I was in Kansas City whenever I found that passion.
Okay.
And sorry for not
No,
setting
you're
the
good.
stage a little bit better.
You're good.
You're
But,
good.
But whenever I got back to Biloxi, like I said, that dream was dormant for a while, but it was always there, hibernating, festering.
Yeah.
And I was like, I just didn't have the money really at the time because I'm like a broke, I was in junior college and
Camera gear is not cheap.
and just trying to figure it out, like just trying to survive really, because I'm on my own at 18. My mom lives in Kansas City. My dad is he was in Alabama, but I was still on my own, renting my own place, and at 18 years old, and all the other bills that come along with that,
All of them.
transportation, like and I have like 18-year-old kid like jobs, like I was working at Smoothie King, and I was working at what else? I worked at Half Shell, the restaurant, for a long time, but Foot Locker, like a lot, and there was never like a time where I didn't have more than one job because one was never enough. And I think I always kind of had like I was like, I don't want to be surviving, I want to be thriving,
Yeah.
kind of mindset. And anyways, I through college and like junior college and stuff, got like some Pell Grant money, and I like got me an iMac, and I was like, all right, now I can start editing for real. And so I kept my skills up, got better, continued to get better. Eventually, started working on the half show later down the road, circa 2014 probably, and saved up enough money to get a camera, and then I think I picked up my first wedding in 2016, and that's when I established my business. I was like, dang, I get paid and it was cheap too. I charged dirt cheap, but I was like, it was more than like if I could do like one of those every weekend, I was like, okay, I could live off of this, at least for a little while, and I'd enjoy it a lot more than what I'm doing, and I'm only doing it 4 times a month, and I could do other stuff. So that opened my eyes, and I'm like, I love it too. So it's like it's fun. Yeah, it's easy. I'm good at it. I'll only get better at it because I'm passionate about it. And I think we all know, like, we're all into something that we're passionate about. When you do something that you're passionate about, you're bound to get better at it.
For sure.
Like without trying, really.
It's interesting to me that you started loving or found interest in this almost like backwards in a sense. I feel like a lot of people fall in love when they're shooting and filming versus editing. But you edited and was like, oh, I like this. And then the shooting came with that, which is interesting to me.
Yeah, it is backwards. Yeah, I think about that a lot, actually. That's a good point.
That's, I like that nonlinear kind of thing. You're thinking of, it's like, essentially to me, the way you explain it is kind of like if you enjoy practice before you get to the game.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like that's the game, that's where you do your thing. But then like the editing, like I always tell people, is like, that's important. Like if you watch the movie and you watch the credits, and you watch all those things, that's like the editorial part of it is like, it's a lot of people.
It's a lot of people.
Has to cut that up.
I think like, you said nonlinear and kind of going back like to the editing and the shooting. I think it's more importantly, I think what I really fell in love with was just telling a story overall. I think that's the big picture, that might sound cheesy because we're talking about film, right? But it's you think about the big picture, that could be with anything, right?
Yeah.
Like
that's what it is. That's what you're doing.
It's just editing and shooting is just a small part of telling a story when we're talking about film, right? I mean, there's a talent in front of the camera that goes into it. There's the directing, there's people that move things around that play a huge role, just time saving, and a lot of the time if you have your grip people, for example, like Reith, like he did that on movie sets for a long time. Those people are super important, vital roles to a film set, because like I feel like personally, if I was a director and I was like, if a shot was taking a really long time to set up because my grips, or I had a few grips, or like no grips at all, or whatever.
What's the grip?
1 sec. Then I would just give up on the shot entirely. I'd be like, let's just move on to the next thing, and then you'd never get that.
You wouldn't get a movie.
You just cut that scene. Just cut that scene.
Just cut it.
It's not gonna work. Yeah.
What's a grip for the audience or anyone who might not know?
A grip is well, let's look it up by definition. Can we look it up by definition?
I'll pull it up.
Type key grip.
I see it all the time, like key grip boy, key grip girl, like, because again, like whenever I watch the end credits, that's how I learn that would help me with reading. I would read comic books and I would like try to list out the names at the end of like movies and stuff like that, and picking up on that stuff, leading that, knowing that it's a second director. People only think that it's only one director, but no, you have your second director that's on.
Yeah,
basically.
second AD, right?
Yeah, stuff of that nature. I'm picking up on those kind of things, and that's what made me fall in love with film.
Camera operator.
In movie making, a grip is a crucial member of the film crew, specializing in the setup, operation, and maintenance of equipment related to camera movement and lighting.
Batchy.
That's moving around C-stands and cranes and rigging up the camera, to make the shot dynamic.
Oh, see. Yeah, you need that. That's very important.
All the director or the DP does is say, look, I want this. I want
stand here.
And the grip makes that happen. They're like, I don't know how you're going to achieve that. That's your job now.
But that's what I need.
This is what I want.
And that's what I kind of figured. It's crazy how much I translate the film world to down there. Like when I was working in PT, I would always kind of like, man, how does this make sense to me? And the way that you explain the film set is like the unsung hero. He makes a lot of that magic, movie magic, like come to reality,
right?
You know, and that's why I always view like every part of down there. I think like from the outside looking in, people think of movies as a hierarchy kind of approach, but truly the way that you explain it is more like of a web. It's a collaboration of all sorts.
For sure.
Where everyone like, they may not be getting their name on the front end on it, but if you know what you know, like, well, I mean, I'm not able to make this happen if I don't have that, which is like
that's why they take the time to put the credits at the end of the movie,
a crucial member of that.
Not
just any member.
They started with that, yeah.
Bro, it is crucial that you have a key grip.
But that's why they take the time to put the credits on at the end of the movie, because like everybody plays a vital role, really, truly, down to the PAs. You know, if the director didn't get their coffee, like they might have messed something up, you know, or got lazy.
I think like entertainment or film from the public kind of gets a negative rap, but I think like the functionality, the operation of film, I think a lot of places could benefit from having that kind of like like everybody hand in, that buy-in to get this thing done for not the common good, but I guess it is like you want to have a great movie, so I need a buy-in from the PA. Yeah. Like, hey man, you want to get this coffee? Let's be the best coffee getter ever, and stuff of that nature too.
Kind of why they're like unionized, right? Like it's a union deal.
It's so important. But to jump back into your path or whatnot.
You might want to take a bite.
Go, man, take a bite, bro. Right, do what you got to do, man.
Excuse John, he hasn't had lunch yet today.
We got some turkey meatballs, turkey/chicken meatballs with Brussels sprouts and vodka sauce.
Let's go. And it's not Burnett's vodka.
No.
Or Taka. Is Taka vodka sauce?
No, it's Raoul's. Yeah.
Emphasis. Yeah, that Reyes coming out.
I think that's Italian, but
I mean, I don't know. I grew up with a mama that was like, if you wasn't black, you was white. Said, "Mom, I don't think it worked like that." She was like, "Well, it did to me." I said, "All right, cool." My first girlfriend was Filipino. She said she was white.
I feel like a lot of old school black people are like that, though. Like,
yeah, black people could be racist,
but
they can.
But I've always I've never been really acknowledged as like Hispanic, you know. But I look white.
Yeah, but if they read a book. And if you give them your name, Reyes is not white.
I'm still white though.
Yeah. Oh hell yeah, without a doubt.
You can hit him. White, though.
Could you give him a John? Like, come on, man.
Juan.
Yeah.
Juan Reyes.
Quan Reyes.
Juan, not Quan.
I know Juan.
Juan.
Is Juan or John? I thought it was John this whole time.
Yeah, in Mexico though, it's Juan, man. What are you doing?
It's Juan? It's not.
So if I call you Juan, it's appropriate?
How you do that?
Juan.
Like you hawking up a loogie.
Juan. Just say Juan, like
Juan, like the Juan.
Yeah, like Squid Games, like
yeah,
like 800 million won.
Yeah.
Yo.
Yeah, we got caught up on that. We got caught up on that.
Bruh. So like 18, man. And you take a chance on you in the era, because like age range, like you grew up in an era where they would say playing video games and stuff like that will rot your brain.
For sure.
So you took a chance on yourself, like I can get paid for this. So like, how was that? What was that conversation like with the parentals?
I think I was pretty fortunate with my parents. They were always pretty supportive on whatever I did. But But with that, I mean, I've always kind of been a survivor, I guess, or not. Maybe not. That's not the right word, but somebody that can adapt.
You
right?
a hustler.
And figure it out.
Yeah.
And kind of on my own, you know, if I need to, which I did most of my life, I think. And I think I'm still doing that, you know, always, constantly. But
what made you choose here? Like, what was the primary, like, just up and going and coming to Biloxi, Mississippi? What made you choose here? You got family down here? Or
I was born and raised here. Sorry.
Okay.
I was born and raised here.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I guess we didn't start back.
We don't. Yeah, we didn't have to, but yeah.
I was born and raised here, and then my parents split up when I was young. Eventually, my mom moved to Arkansas, made some lifelong friends in Arkansas, then moved to Kansas City. Didn't really love Kansas City, so I decided I was going to come back to Biloxi whenever, because I miss being by the water.
Got you.
And I came back here too.
You didn't like the Ozarks?
I mean, it's not the Gulf of Mexico, man.
Of America.
Gulf of Mexico.
My man. Reyes. Let it
Or
ride.
America, whatever you want to call it. I don't really give a shit.
I love it, bro.
Yeah, bro. Let it ride, man. Do your thing.
It don't make a difference to me, man.
Yeah. So, like, you leave, or you come back from Kansas City, you come here, and you come here, what, 15, 13? No, like, how old was you?
Came back
When
to
you
Biloxi.
came back here, yeah.
18.
Yeah.
18.
Yeah, graduated high school and came back here to go to.
Gotcha.
We with my sister and my dad lived in Alabama, so he's close. He lived in like Fairhope.
Okay,
So-
all right, then that's not too far.
Yeah, but then like 2 years later, he moved away.
Damn.
So, sure.
But still, man, to go on
So
that.
it's been me and my sister a lot, and she's also an artist. I love to shout out Julia Reyes too. She's been painting the town, man. She's killing it.
Dang, I thought you was a single, like you just like this random John guy that just come from out of nowhere. Because I like to say this your second stint, being around here. Because your first stint, I remember you was you always used to have the backpack on. You don't wear the backpack as much as you used to. You used to always have the backpack on, and we was in the pawn shop right here.
Oh,
Yeah,
you're talking about Neo Life.
Yeah, I'm talking about Neil. Like, yeah,
Okay.
we used to always had a backpack on, and used to be in here like getting ready. I forgot what guy. He was a taller gentleman. Man, dude, I think his name was Robbie too. It was not. It was another Robbie. Nonetheless, bro, that's like. It seemed like you was more like you wasn't as established. So around like 18, 19, before COVID hit, we was over here in the pawn shop, and he was always had the backpack on, and I'm just like, bro, this dude is like grinding. You'll be sweating your ass off. Just seemed like you leaving. As soon as you leave here, you going to your next
Shoot or
gig. Yeah,
something,
whatever it is, it's just like you're moving, and now seeing you now is like a level of not complacency at all, but it's like you're more comfortable in your skill set for one, your value, what you bring to the table, and just overall, just as an artist.
Yeah.
So like as seeing you then and then seeing you now, how is it like as a people with the artist standpoint, the artistry of it, they forget that the business side of it. So how is it standing across from people that's much older than you, asking of you, but also trying to dictate that number or whatever that approach is like on your value? I don't know. That'd be very awkward for me, man.
So you're not wrong about all of that. I guess the kid with the backpack, if you're thinking of the right person.
I think he is, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it took a long time to get comfortable. Comfortable with, like you said, my skill set and value, you know? And I think every artist probably faces that struggle. Especially, you know, when you're doing it full time, making a living, like, because you get down sometimes, and like, if you're not shooting, you're not making anything. So you could be like, yeah, I'll do this for, you know, a couple $100 and make it, make it awesome. And then people it's hard for when you go to that level. It's kind of hard to graduate from that, you know. So that's something that I faced for a long time, and I think now I'm at a place where I want to deliver only the highest quality and what I know that I'm fully capable of, and so I will only sell that, right?
Got you.
I don't want to like
Dilute the product.
And I want to work with brands that are willing to, you know, invest that way.
Yeah.
And shine above others in that, you know, visually. So
there we go. Nah, I like that. I needed to hear that. Cause having that grind, man, like that, like gratitude is a good thing. It's good to have, but so much gratitude could get taken advantage of because it's like, hey, I'm happy to be here kind of thing. But then you get to the point where like, nah, motherfucker, I'm good at what I do. So do you toe that line, or are you mindful of like the level of cockiness or confidence that you got to have in your ability? Do you struggle with that?
I honestly, it's not even confidence at this point. That's just how it is.
Yeah.
That's just how it is, and I'm pretty firm, on that.
Yeah.
You know, I've done years of free work or dirt cheap work.
Yeah.
So I've never been above that. You know, I've never been above that. Mm-hmm. So
I mean, you worked at Smoothie King, bro.
Yeah. I'm not saying that I paid my dues, but and I still will occasionally, but it has to make sense for everybody. You know, it's just. I'm not gonna do it because you have. I've been pitched so many visions and so many things that are just like, yeah, it's. What am I getting out of it though? You know, it's like.
That's how they respect you more too. When you have a line that you won't cross, you're like, hey, look, I know what I could bring to the table. Here's my line. Take it or leave it. That builds respect with the clientele and others around you. Having that line and that boundary that you won't cross.
For sure.
I love that.
For sure, knowing that you can't be swayed one way or the other. Yeah, I think, and like I said, I think a lot of artists struggle with that. Man, my sister's an artist. I think she struggles with it all the time. We always have conversations about that. And it's kind of cool. I'm pretty fortunate to have a sister that kind of like deals with the same thing. It's a different medium for sure, but same idea.
Same, but different. You know?
Yeah, I think a lot of people have that, man. It truly does. I think like what you do, even to a extent, like what I do is no different than what certain people that's like, I guess, contracted and even in healthcare, like they have that same thing where you're just like, man, I want to be seen as, I want to be validated for my work or compensated for my work, and I think I'm worth this. But then some people that doesn't do that is saying, well, you're worth this. And you're like, well, you don't do what I do. I can prove it to you, or you don't believe it. And let me show, but how many times do you have to prove it to people? It should be like, as soon as you come in, oh, this is what we getting. Why do I have to battle with you about, something that you can't do, but I can do? I'm trying to give this to you. And you feel like I have to, I don't know. It's always been a thing of me, and I'm like, this is the part where people don't talk about. I guess that's the in-between. The stuff that's not going to be on the Instagram. They just see what you do. They see the results of that, but they don't know what leads up to it.
Right.
Right. What person, I guess, what payday made you feel like, hell yeah.
Oh,
I'm that guy.
There's a lot of them.
I'm that guy. What moment with you with that camera where you were like, oh yeah, yesterday's price ain't today's price?
Every day, man.
Every day?
Every day.
Get out of here, bro.
Yeah,
it gotta be that one, man, like where you just like,
I'm so lucky, man, to be able to love what I do. What I do
and it's awesome, but like luck can only go so far. If you ain't good,
absolutely, yeah.
If you ain't good at what you do, you know what I'm saying? Like that solid cosign. Like who was that? I mean, like I ain't the biggest like person of, because again, I was just grinding until.
Damn, I'm out of meatballs.
Look at you. like who? Like it's not nobody that you ever like just kind of you did a session with, or they stumbled upon you. You were in a room and you make something happen, and then it's just kind of like, oh man, I like what he does. I want to be a part of that, and then like they just take your talents onto a different level. So whenever you come back here, you're like, yeah, I don't work with some different people, man. we can't do this one though.
Yeah.
What was that moment like?
Well, there's like I said, there's been a lot of them, but and I think my motto has always been, and it's probably cheesy, but like there's no job that's too big or small. Mm-hmm. And a lot of the times the small jobs, like minuscule jobs, lead to the big jobs, and that's why the free. I'm not ever above free work, so it's like, I mean, I'll do that. Like I said, it just has to make sense.
Yeah.
We have to be working towards something, and I need something tangible from you if I'm going to be doing something on the front end. If you're going to get something tangible from me, does that make sense?
Yeah, definitely makes sense. That's what kind of like what I do with some of the clients. I mean, like one of the highest people that I ever worked with, it just happened like today, and it was with someone that it started off with someone that's not even directly working with me, and it was just small. It ain't nothing that it's like it's a fly that's off the windshield. You're going 90 miles per hour, wouldn't even notice it, but you take on that opportunity, and then it just kind of went from there. So I definitely agree with you with the no, like you essentially like you scrape the plate. Go ahead.
I was gonna say I think you can get behind this too. It's like it's more than just like monetary or whatever. It's like knowing that everybody involved has skin in the game. It's like if I'm gonna get behind this and be excited about it and passionate about it, I need you to be excited and passionate about it too.
Yeah.
So that definitely helps if we're talking about working towards a bigger goal or doing free stuff or whatever.
Yeah.
I think like you, if you have a client that's not wanting to be here and train versus one that is excited that has a lot of work to do.
Yeah.
But is excited to do it. It makes all the difference. So
makes all the difference, man. The biggest journey, like that process. And you said with the editing, going from editing to opposed to like what's the appropriate term, like the appropriate vernacular? So like if the editing work here, but then whenever you're shooting like scenes and stuff like that, what's the appropriate word? Is it shooting?
Post production?
Pre-production? Oh, post-production?
Just
what's up?
Filming, shooting.
Oh, just filming?
Shooting, filming.
Okay. All right, yeah. So like when you're shooting, that's one thing, but I think you fall in love with the process of like, telling that story, hitting those marks where you need to be, making the beat, the flow of it. Like that, I don't know if we can mention this, but that Dr. K joint, man, that like the music, everything, like you had a hand in that, right? Like you're telling the story in the way that you edited and the way you put it in there. You just didn't shoot it and just let it die. Like you wanted it to breathe and live and organically flow.
Yeah, we're
go ahead.
Going into a world, right? Like that's why we like watch movies in the first place or watch film in the first place. Is because we want to leave this world and go to another one.
Form of escapism, man.
Yeah,
that's what the training sessions are. My whole mindset is like, I love film so much. Everything that I do, I just formulate it like that. They said, hey, like we do the 4 quarters thing. I'm like, all right, this is the beginning, middle, and end. Like this is a movie. Like this is what we're doing. Like this is the intro. Like I mean, if it's any kind of dull moment or a slow point, that's the rest break. When you're having dialogue when it's no sound and nothing like that, this is a rest break. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna give you a brief of the session, what we got going on. So we transition to the conclusion. Like the end. Do I want this conclusion to be a banger, or do I want just like the be a slow burn where you do the Wim Hof and some shit like that? But if you're going to get to that Wim Hof, that subtle, chill conclusion, this middle part is going to be an absolute banger. I want that big action set piece. We're going crazy. And then when you get to that conclusion with the hero walking off in slow motion with the fire in the background a little bit, that's your Wim Hof. We're going to earn that. I want to earn a solid. And they're like, man, how do you come up with stuff? I'm like, I'm just thinking about all the movies that I like. I'm thinking about like different movies and how I like my movies to be, or if I'm watching a show, because the art of long long form storytelling, which is like, I mean, movies can be 2 hours or 3 hours long, but then you feel like you're in a marathon. But if you're watching 12 episodes, or if you binge worthy watching, you just watch 12 hours.
Literally, yeah.
Of a damn movie. You know what I'm saying? But the conclude of that one clip makes you want to let me come back. So that's my thing is like, I want to give them a reason to want to come back. Not that you have to, or you have this thing where you just got to finish it out. You know, like, no, like I want to come back. I want to see what the end of the road looks like.
Right.
Like that light at the end of the tunnel is not a freight train. It's
what happens next season.
Season
after that.
After that, man. So that's why I like to approach. That's why I like to feel like it. Do you have that same thing with when you're filming and you're engaging with whomever, as far as like your film, your shooting process? Do you do that? I know that was very long-winded. I have a tendency to do that. You probably got lost in the sauce, but
yeah, I almost.
He was on the ride, bro.
I almost said, "Do I have the tendency to do what?" But I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
We do a lot of like pre-production, so I'll plan everything out kind of beforehand, and then actually the beauty of that is like I make it kind of loose, and then some things unfold, as we shoot, and then even in the editing, some things unfold. So. Like we have an idea of how the edit's gonna go, but sometimes I want to, sprinkle a little sauce in there.
Oh,
the editing and the shooting go hand in hand. The way you shoot something directly correlates to editing, and if you know how to edit, you know what you're looking for when you're shooting. You can make things a lot more efficient and come out how you want it to look.
For sure,
they go hand in hand.
So like you're thinking of like a beat, like a tempo, like what are you thinking of?
No, I don't think of music.
You don't think at all?
I don't think of music. I just think of the sounds that I hear whenever I'm shooting.
Sounds is music.
Yeah, for sure. But like the sounds of nature and, everything that could help you immerse in that, whatever it is.
Is it lighting?
But
I don't know.
That's not always true though. Sometimes I'll have a song in mind. I'll be like, this needs something that's motivational, or this needs something that's like motivational and action packed, or something inspirational. I'm usually in that genre. I kind of lean towards that like genre. Sometimes I'll have like some subtle droning or like whatever, but
picking music for a video that you edited is actually pretty challenging. Because there's endless amounts of songs you could pick, and it's like you got to narrow it down. You could have an idea of the sound you want to go with it, but there's so many songs in that box that it's pretty challenging.
So like it's a multitude of things we can go on this path, but what's coming to me is that it's a lot of nuance. And it's not so black and white in regards to like how you go about your process in regards to like filming.
Not at all.
Not. It's very complex. It's
full
a complex
color.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I mean, like you got filmed and you got like tempo, music. Oh, let me check the light in here. Let me see if this is like the pacing, but you're trying to tell a story, and again, like it's just stuff people don't really think about.
It all circles back to telling a story.
Yeah.
It all circles back to, it's just the big picture. So like how, and everything that you do in every step of the process is what can I do to help better tell this story? Or what can I do to make the audience feel a certain way?
Mm-hmm. Hey, do you know the longest or the oldest form of storytelling?
I feel like you told me this before.
I did.
I feel like.
Can I grab?
Yeah.
Cut this out real quick.
It'll stay in.
Boy, I thought you were about to grab them banana planks. Boy, I'm gonna say, damn, he about to die.
Hey, don't sleep on the banana.
The cardboard planks.
Yeah, man.
So the question, what is the oldest form of storytelling?
Yeah.
Is the question.
You know what that is? No.
No.
It's comic books, bro.
Comic books?
Yeah.
What, like hieroglyphics?
Come on now.
That's where my mind.
Yeah, bro.
Like on
Like
cave
caveman, yeah.
paintings?
It wasn't no words or nothing in that. It's just pictures.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's like comic books. Do you like comic books?
Yeah. Yeah.
You a DC or a Marvel guy?
Definitely Marvel.
Why?
I don't know. I always connected with the universe more, man. I like Marvel better.
That's fair.
I like Marvel too.
I don't know. I thought Batman's overrated, man.
He's not a superhuman.
Unpopular
though.
opinion.
Batman's not a superhuman.
But that's like, between Batman and Superman, that's like their main big draw, right? Like,
I mean, Joker.
yeah.
You assume that you're talking about heroes all the time. Like DC is just full of like white men and gods, so it always kind of like threw me off. Marvel was like more of a like. I mean, to me, I think mutants were black people.
So you
kinda relate to.
like Superman better than Batman?
Hell no.
Tread lightly.
I'm not a big fan of either. I feel like
That's fair.
Superman's kind of.
That's fair.
Vanilla.
I think Batman's kind of cooler than Superman
Oh, 100%. He's more relatable, bro.
because he doesn't have powers, but like
He's not God.
he's just a beast. He just
That
trains
money, though.
hard and is really smart and rich.
Yeah,
He's like
you can buy whatever you want.
what's a real life version of Batman?
I don't know, bro.
Because Elon Musk doesn't train hard.
Nah, yeah, I don't think it's not. I think
He's 2 out of 3.
think The Rock, Dwayne Johnson.
Yeah,
You can't fake 6'4", 270, bro.
Statham.
Yeah, I'm gonna say Jason Statham, man.
I have a question.
Yeah, go ahead, get in there.
For John here. Is there? We could go like, what's your top movies?
Yeah.
But which this kind of goes hand in hand. But is there a specific film that you draw direct inspiration from that like sticks with you?
That's what we're going to.
No, I don't. I don't really watch film for. I mean, obviously, I'll like the story, but I don't. That's not what I'm taking away from because I know that's unique to whoever the artist is that's behind it. That's not going to be something that I can really take from, right? I'd like. So when I'm watching a movie, I'll look at camera movement.
Yep.
Dynamic camera movement. How does that help contribute to the story?
Yeah.
And I also look at huge thing is the color, and probably stuff that like the untrained eye doesn't even know about or think about. But color in a scene makes you feel some type of way all the time.
For sure.
All the time.
For sure.
Good.
When you think about Dune,
Mad
and
Max.
Whiplash using like a yellow, Dune has a certain color palette. Dunkirk, like all these movies, they have a certain color palette throughout the whole movie to establish. You could see a scene and be like, "Oh, I know what movie that's from."
Yeah. Wes Anderson is big on that too.
God, Wes Anderson is.
He's big on the camera movement and color. Always super vibrant, like saturated, like certain colors though.
I can't vibe out to a Wes Anderson film, dude.
It's just different.
It's very different.
It's different.
But he get these crazy ass casts, bro. We're trying to get some crazy casts. What you just spoke on that is kind of like how I am with football. When I'm watching football, I can't watch it with like just normal people. I gotta watch the game by myself. I gotta watch people that's not gonna ask a lot of questions.
Yeah.
Because the untrained eye like that's basic shit, and you be like, man. Yep. Or they'd like get mad at something. You like, nah, you missed it, bro. Like it wasn't it.
Like
know
you
what
could
I'm saying?
probably ref football if you wanted to.
That's how much I love
That's
football.
how much you're like, the game too. That's how I am with soccer.
Or with soccer?
Yeah.
I've been saying when you're talking about film, it's like, can you watch film with regular people? Like, are you like that critical, or can you turn that off?
Because movies are made for everybody. I mean,
very subjective.
Sports are too. It's all very subjective. Like, I like having other opinions because like that's my audience is your audience. I mean, you guys and everybody else in the world. So like I like to hear different opinions.
Do you now? All right.
Yeah, we got 1:30. We got about 10 minutes. I know you have something.
Blade Runner. Blade Runner is a great one.
Great.
For color.
Fantastic.
So for this here,
2042.
Top 10. So I'm someone that's like box office doesn't mean like just because a movie makes a lot of money doesn't mean it's a great movie.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, it's very subjective. But if you come at me with Transformers, I'm gonna feel a certain way.
2007 Megan Fox, man.
I am gonna feel a certain way, man. So like, if I give you these lists of films that's made the most money,
so you're going in order from.
I'm going in numerical order. Okay. Which movies made the best, and if you haven't seen them, would you see them? Okay. All right. So right now, the number one movie is a Minecraft movie.
Grossing.
Oh wow.
Yeah, gross.
Holy.
That's the number one movie in the world right now.
It tells a lot about society.
Yeah. So this is all time throughout history. This is
no. This is not all time.
Currently.
This is for this year.
Yeah. Okay,
this year so far.
This year, okay.
So far, a Minecraft movie
just came out too.
Huh?
I said that thing just came out too.
Yeah. Thing made $423.9 million.
I won't see
and
it,
I think it's
but I respect it.
Yeah, and I've seen it. It's not a banger, but it's a satisfying film.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Like you can't walk away from that film and be like, you definitely chuckled. You definitely chuckled a few times, more than 3 chuckles out of that one. The next one I'm gonna give you Lilo and Stitch.
I mean, I wanted to go see Lilo and Stitch. I'm not gonna lie to you, just for the nostalgia.
Just off to say the nostalgic factor of it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Right. That's crazy. And then the third one, Superman, which I thought was a great film.
Mm-hmm.
It probably was.
I thought it was a great film. Like,
was it 3.5 hours long?
No, it was not. It was not 3.5 hours long. I think it was 2 and some change, and it didn't feel like you was wearing it either. It wasn't a heavy film. I think that film made you feel like there's hope in humanity. And and it's a story that you've already seen 2 or 3 times. Because I mean, I don't know if you've seen Superman Returns or
no, like I'm not a big DC fan.
You're not a big DC fan.
But if it was a Marvel movie, man, I probably would have seen it.
Probably wouldn't have saw it. So again, critical opposed to like fan. I think critically, so those are the 3 most famous ones, and then 4th is Jurassic World, and the 5th is Sinners.
Sinners, yeah.
So Sinners is number 5, but like critically, that's the number 1 film. So are you?
Did that just blow your eardrums out?
No.
Okay, cool.
I would say so. Like, is it? How? What I like to say is like, comedy and horror go hand in hand. What's some odd pairing in regards to like your film style that you would like? I guess equate to. I'm trying to put this in a good way. That you didn't think would marry well with each other, but does.
That's a good question.
It's a tough question, man.
Yeah, I'll put you on the spot.
Yeah.
You're trying to say like horror and comedy together.
Oh,
What's
they
one
go.
thing that to him goes together in that sense?
Yeah.
Okay. That's a good question. Romantic comedies. Romance and comedies. I love me a romance rom-com. A good
I mean,
rom-com.
like a hardcore action with a little bit of comedy, you know?
Yeah.
Like
The Fall Guy.
I haven't seen The Fall Guy actually.
pretty good. I like that.
Yeah, I passed on that one.
And Shawn Michaels. You know who the hell he was.
But I will watch Fall Guy.
It's good.
Extraction.
Extraction is great.
That was
There no comedy
the
in
second
that.
one's trash.
Sure there is. There's a little bit, right?
A little bit subtle.
Yeah. But that's always you need a little comic relief in action.
Yeah. I got you.
It's almost required.
You gotta have it.
So if you don't have it, then it's like you didn't know you needed it.
Yeah. Nah, man. Yeah.
It's like watching World War II videos. It's nut mud action, war. There's no break, no moment. You know what I mean?
I think that's sometimes just it's a change whenever you you have no break. That's what what horror film that's what golly, I forgot what that horror film was. It was like, man, Evil Dead 2013. Evil Dead 2013. It was like, bro, it was a short film straight to the point. I think it was like 95 minutes, 99 minutes or whatever. It just went straight to it, and you didn't get no kind of break. And then in films, I feel like with weapons, I think if they with the comedy in it was great, but if they take a couple of them, take a notch down, and they don't give you that break, I think that's a 10 out of 10. I think they give you a 10 out of 10.
Weapons is such a good movie, bro. Is Weapons on that list that you have?
Weapons would not be on that list.
No,
Probably because it's just
horror. Like
It's
horror does well that first week, but the drop off on it there's no people that want to go see it, and after that they don't. Every now and then you would get legs, like you'll have a center that gets legs because of yo, you got to see this movie, word of mouth, and then typically whoever want to go see that horror movie to get scared, they just kind of get on out of there after that.
Sinners, yeah, it wasn't. I don't even call that a horror at all.
Not at all.
It was marketed as a horror because rated. Yeah, it was marketed heavily as a horror film, and they did really well. But not telling you what it was, it was just horrific nature. You see blood stains on a retro looking Michael B. Jordan, and then you're like, okay, I don't know what he's shooting at, but I'm about to go see that. And then it just said Sinners, and obviously sinning is you're in rural South.
Word of mouth got me. Word of mouth got me, so that's what made me want to watch it. Then I was like, now I'm spreading the word, you know?
Yeah,
that's how it works.
You're you're getting those legs or whatnot, but Weapons was just straight up, and it wasn't even no blood or nothing. You just see a kid's arms out in the middle of the night, still shot. You what's that about? That catch your eye as soon as you leave the theater.
I ain't gonna watch that by myself.
That poster,
If you haven't seen Weapons yet, go see it. To the audience and anyone, it's great. Fantastic.
Y'all recommended Long Legs too, didn't you?
Long Legs as well. They're comparable.
Same director?
No,
Different.
No. Okay.
different director. Barbarian was the same director for
right.
Weapons, and he is Long Legs. As far as to me, marketing is where how it's very obscure. It's just you never get a grasp on what it is that they're trying to do, especially with Long Legs.
Long Legs had great marketing.
Very great marketing, and they did it for a long period of time. You usually a film will lose steam because you forget about it because it's damn, when it's coming out. But they carry that thing out for 6 months for a film. I mean, movies not even in theaters that long now. I think movies in there for 3 months. COVID helped out with that.
I'm about to rent it on Prime. I'm just gonna watch it at the house.
Long Legs.
Long Legs, yeah.
Recommend.
Now,
Quan, we got 2 minutes, brother.
get your 2 minutes on that thing.
Yeah,
2-minute warning.
On track.
2 minute warning.
So,
Keep me on track, man. Appreciate you, brother.
Yeah.
Appreciate you. Well, to conclude this, man, we appreciate your time.
This has been great.
First off,
Of course. See you next week.
yeah.
Yeah.
Next
All
week.
right,
Not on the pod, but I'll see you next
yeah,
week.
for sure, definitely on the pod. But if it's anything that we can actually let me get. I want to end it with this one. Let me get your top 3. Let me get your Mount Rushmore, your top 5 directors.
Directors? Oh, I can't even probably name 5 directors, bro.
That's a tough one. Damn, man. Well, give me films that inspired you, and then we'll end it off on that.
Inspired or just that stuck with you? That you
Extraction.
That you find yourself mimicking in a sense, man.
We mentioned
with
earlier,
things.
Extraction's a big one. That one's inspirational. The colors from certain films, it'd be hard to list off the top 5, but ones that are different that kind of maintain. Like Blade Runner is a big
Staying
one.
Power. Okay.
Yeah.
Denny Alvarez. Okay.
Mad Max.
Ooh.
Huge, bro.
Hold on. Mad Max with Tom Hardy?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
With Tom Hardy?
Yeah. Well, both of them.
Yes.
Both of them, they kept the same. They kept the same colors. It's that extreme orange and teal. So that one's like super dramatic, and obvious.
Dune kind of goes.
Dune. Mm-hmm.
That's 3.
Yeah, orange and teal also. Very orange and teal. Dune's a little more subtle. Mad Max is like
It's vibrant. It's in your face. Even the silver.
Great film.
God,
but and I've just some stills from the Joker, I think.
which one?
The standalone.
I think the standalone, the Joker. Yeah,
Great film.
I think 2018.
Shot very well, bro.
Yeah, Joaquin.
It's like green. Yeah, greenish, green kind of. I actually use that a lot, but like so that's what inspires me is I think is the color and like I don't know I like looking at colors and how it helps tell a story because like that it fits for each one of those films.
Like that Batman.
Yep.
Like that, the way he shot that, he made Gotham like a living character. Like, man, how do you make a city like feel like a character in the movie? And Buddy did very well. All right, that's 4. Give me one more, dude. We left some meat on the bone, man.
A little bit.
We got to double back.
For sure.
Oh yeah, there's a lot of meat
Sure.
on the
There's-
bone.
Yeah.
Neo Life Meet the Team, man.
Oh.
Neo Life Meet the Team.
The one with Quan? That was a
Yeah,
good
the
one.
one with Quan. Yeah,
I felt some fire with that one, bro. I felt some fire. I didn't know how to like gauge you at first. I was like, this dude fucking with me, man. He shit talking, but you know what? I'm about to meet him halfway. if he's giving me a little bit of 45, man, I'm about to 55 him. I'm about to like
you did it.
I was like going a little bit extra. 'Cause I was like, it's been a while since I saw you, and I'm like, I know he don't remember me. I wasn't this size. So I'm about to figure it out right now while we're doing this Meet the Team. Okay.
You came in hot and then you chilled out a little bit.
I did. But yeah, I came in hot because I was like, I got to figure out what this is before we doing this. Because if you know anything about a Neo Life Meet the Team pre-production, it doesn't exist. Man, so like
It exists.
oh no.
It exists.
Man, so with that being said, I appreciate you all for joining us. Man, John, thank you for your time.
Thanks for having me, man.
So hopefully, thank you for coming this time. Hopefully we catch you next time, but just don't let this be your last time. All right, with that being said, we out.